The Chair now recognizes Mr. Swalwell from California.
Thank you, Chair, and thank you to our witnesses for being here today. And I also, as my colleagues have noted, stand with Boston and commend you for your work. And Commissioner, you and I spoke before at this hearing and pointed out that it was urban shield training that your force had gone through, first in Alameda County, which I have the privilege of representing, but also an exercise that you held yourself. I wanted to bring to the witnesses and the committee's attention that a year later, we still, I believe, face threats from terrorists, whether abroad or individuals in the United States, rogue actors who may be influenced by publications on the web or that they receive and able to use materials that are readily available at different stores. And I was disturbed to read and learn in the most recent edition of Al-Qaeda's Arabian Peninsula publication, Inspire. There is a picture of a young person sitting in a tram, which is used at San Francisco's International Airport. And the English translation with this person sitting in the tram says, "For how long will you live in tension? Instead of just sitting, having no solution, simply stand up, pack your tools of destruction, assemble your bomb, ready for detonation." And this is one of the largest international airports in the world, certainly one of the largest on the West Coast. And thousands of passengers a day use the tram to connect from our BART system to the airport. And I was wondering if that publication in its most recent magazine brings concern to you, Commissioner, about threats still existing.
Congressman, it's good to see you again, and it does bring concern to me. In the month after the April 15th bombing, Inspire magazine had a whole issue devoted to the Tsarnaev brothers. This kind of extremist propaganda on the Internet, if it's not countered with something, does tend to create problems for us. So we actually are talking about this at the Kennedy School right now, trying to get college students engaged in putting proper information out on the web to really fly in the face of what these extremists are putting out there as the truth. But it goes beyond that. When you see that type of a picture in there, when you read about the attacks on the infrastructure around the transformers in California that were sniped at, it's hard to figure what is real and what isn't real in this area, and we need to be vigilant. It's clear that there is a threat, and we need to really be aware of it and to do everything we can as a nation to stop it from happening.
And Commissioner, knowing that, at least in this most recent publication, that the San Francisco area is depicted in this Al-Qaeda publication, what do you think that would mean for local law enforcement and federal law enforcement, and what you think they would need to do to coordinate efforts with the resources we've provided, or resources that you think may in the future need to be provided?
Well, the great thing about our country, Congressman, is that each of the police departments has that responsibility, and I'm sure the officials in San Francisco are looking very closely at this threat. But you just need to be vigilant, and that's clearly what needs to happen. I'm sure that there are a series of inquiries that are occurring around this and what can be done to tighten up the system. That would just make a lot of sense.
And just to follow up on Mr. Payne's, my colleague from New Jersey's questioning, is it your position, Commissioner, that you would prefer a grant system through Homeland Security that is not consolidated as is being proposed? Because, as you know, Urban Shield and other exercises are funded through UOSI, a specific grant, and that could be threatened should consolidation take place.
Well, make no mistake, the UOSI program works because it goes right to the cities, right. And the problem is it gets watered down when it gets diverted to the state. And so, yeah, I think that's my concern.
Great. Thank you, Commissioner, and yield back the balance of my time.